right? That's why they're being established, because it's for for the sake of Jacob's trouble. This is basically a great testing for the elect of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel before they go into the kingdom of heaven, right? And basically that test is going to be mad. That's why, okay, dealing with the pandemic right now, this is a plan that's being unraveled by the Heavenly Father, by his sword, which is in his left hand, being Esau Edom, right? Being utilized to establish his works, right? That's why we're in the midst of a pandemic, right? Lockdown. That's why all these things are happening. That's why they're slowly transitioning into a cap. Not even slowly, Salaka. That's why they're rapidly transitioning into a um, into a cashless society. For example, I went to a coffee shop that I usually go into. It's a commercial chain, all right? And they established this. They closed during the time of quarantine, but they reopened back again, right? But when they've now reopened, one thing they've come about with is a subscription. I might as well say the company because it'll make more sense. Pretzel Manager or Manger, as you said, it being French, all right? So Pretzel Manger basically now have a £20 subscription for 5 coffees a day, all right? And you'd more or less be kind of crazy if you drink coffee every day. It'd be more or less insane for you not to do that, okay? So basically you can go in there, you want to get your flat white, you want to get your latte, you want to get a hot chocolate, you want to get your green tea or your cup of tea. Basically what you do is you pay, you get the first month free, then afterwards you pay, it takes £20 direct debit £20 out of your account every month, all right? So when that money's taken out, this is the kicker. So when I went there this time, women asked me like, "Yo, do you want to eat in, or you wanna have it in or take away?" I said, "Have in." And usually, that's neither here nor there actually. So I told her have in. So when I've told her have in now, she said, "I'll scan the code." Then she said, "Wait, actually," and the code she was talking about. You know the little graphic that you put your phone to and it pops up with an access point to a website where you register and say you're in the store or whatever for the track and trace technology, all right? So basically what happened, she said, "Oh, what, you got a subscription, right?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Don't worry." That the reason why I bring up the story, track and trace is being established to trace the people, to show their movements under the guise of what? Coronavirus, COVID-19, all right? But now it's moving to a space whereby you have a ubiquitous technology, all right, where the means that you also pay for goods, all right, is also being used to track you, man, all right? And I'm getting stirred up in the spirit because I'm thinking about Nate Satan saying that the microchip can't be used for money, all right? That same technology it's ubiquitous, man. It covers all angles, man. It's a track and trace form of technology, and it's also utilized for payments. Okay, that's why they want to put it into the bodies of the people, right? So they know every movement you make. They know what your body's going through, right? If you got a headache, if you got the sniffles, right? If you're in superior fitness and shape. They want to know everything, all right? So they go from taxing all your money to taxing you completely, man, turning you into a battery pack for their own use in this kingdom, okay? Wow. All right. So reading on, it says, verse 7, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it." Right, and these times that we're seeing being established upon the earth is basically moving into a time like never that's been seen upon the earth. Alright? Great judgments about to go forth upon the earth, and it's about to touch everything. Everyone is gonna be basically brought to about like brought before this destruction, right? They're gonna have to pick a side, all right? And ultimately, everyone's gonna choose the left-hand side, save the fact that you be of the elect, okay, of the 12 tribes of Israel, the 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel, basically the elect, the chosen, all right? So it reads, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. Alright? So let me read that again. It says, for it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds. Okay? The contract that Esau has over us, alright? Right now, to rule over us and have superiority over us. That's the bound that's going to be broken. And strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, right? By taking a chip. For they shall serve the Lord their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them, right? So they're basically going to serve the Heavenly Father and their power that's going to be established, right? But let me move into, I want to get into the chip. Because, hey, you got to really understand. Let me actually read this. Because this word is really, as I open up with the book in 2nd Ezra to 9th chapter, basically, hey, having this wisdom and knowledge and understanding is going to be allow you basically to measure the time diligently and know what time you're in, okay? And basically be able to maneuver through everything that's going to happen upon this earth, all right? So let me grab this quickly. So this is Isaiah 33. It's Isaiah 33 and 6. And it reads, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. Right? So basically what's wisdom? What's knowledge? Right? It's this word basically. Right? Back that up. So this is Romans 11 and 33. Oh, the depths of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh, how unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out. Alright? So basically the wisdom and knowledge of the Heavenly Father is his judgments. And his judgments are written where? In the Bible, okay? Because they're the law, statute, and commandments. When you read through it, every law, statute, and commandment basically comes with a judgment. They're all judgments to judge matters, basically. Alright? And that wisdom, knowledge, that shall be stability in our times is going to give us judgment, alright, in these times that we're heading into. So let me read it again. It's Isaiah 33 and 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation, alright? The fear of the Lord is his treasure, because, hey, through fear is what the beginning of wisdom. Through fear of Yahweh Shem Shai, that basically spurs you into understanding situations. Because if you fear the Heavenly Father, what's it going to make it happen? You're going to look at any situation and think, what am I meant to do in this situation? Okay, well, the book says this, so I got to do this. This is the guideline that I got to go by within that. Okay, so it says, let me read it again. It says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Right? And strength of salvation. Yeah, it's going to be the strength of salvation, because as I'm going to go into, it basically tells you that, hey, by not taking a chip, right, that allows you to escape judgment, which by you having that knowledge, basically allows you to escape judgment and be brought unto salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, right? That's our treasure. I got a preset there. Let me quickly check this out.